We're in Columbus Circle, and this is what the city looks like right now. Home in New York. It's quiet. It's quiet. But as I can tell you, as a New Yorker, the news exaggerates. We will not die forever. We may be quiet for a while, but it will not die forever. You know, it's good to find things out on the news, but it can be toxic after a while if you watch too much of it. So I just tell you guys, you know, unless you actually live here like I do, or you know somebody well who lives here, don't believe everything you hear on the news. Hey guys, it's Naomi with Naomi's Tarot. I'm just going to show you this clip for the independent journalism I've been doing here on Patreon, aside from my tarot readings, to show you that New York is not necessarily as tumultuous everywhere as they're making it look like on the news. I'm sharing this because, yes, we have an uptick in violence. Yes, we have riots. We had them in the past. And yes, we have had difficulty with COVID. But you also have to take what the media says with a grain of salt. And the media is poisoning everybody's minds with mass hysteria, mass exaggeration. Yes, there is truth in the exaggeration, but exaggeration is overblown truth. And I just wanted to show you an example of how quiet some areas of the boroughs look. Now, mind you, I've lived in New York for a decade now, so I can speak. I'm not a native born, but I've been here long enough to know what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to show you yet another example that New York is not the burning hellfire that the media would have you think. This is a Sunday evening. Sun's going down. Perfectly fine, ladies and gentlemen.
Sir? When a man lies, you have to be interrupted. You know I'm not coming. You are a liar. I was in the hospital today. You did not walk through hospitals. Your reports are lies. You are lying, and I will not allow the lies to be given out. I will know today. Your numbers today are lies. Go ahead, continue to lie, you piece of garbage. You do not belong here. Why are you making your press conference here, not in City Hall? Why are you
Sir, you've had your say. Now move away. Move away. Move away. You are not wearing a mask. You are the only person. You are not 6 feet away. You are not 6 feet away.
You must show us any numbers to these guys. Then I'll be back to lying. This community, since it's opened up, has less problems. Your numbers are false. You're fining us. How many issues of fines has the Department of Health issued? In the tens of millions. You're just punishing this community because we support it. And I have no problem. But I want to ask you a question. Where are our councilmen, our assemblymen, our state senators? Nobody's here to support you because you're a liar. Not you yourself, your agency and your mayor. There is no corona. One guy, I know him personally. He really had double pneumonia, and they put corona in there. If you want to show everybody, they're going to bring 2,000 tests on Tuesday, but I'm going to bring my own 2,000 tests. So if you want to really be tested for corona, come meet me. This is what I was told today, that you are correct, Teshi, that 40% of the tests are no good. But if you want to look at it the other way, the people who come back negative should be 40% the same way. It doesn't work like that. Would you like to actually drive a car that has brakes that don't work 40% of the time? Would you like to go into a building that's missing 40% of its beams? Really, do you want to eat a bread that has only 40% of the ingredients missing? What's wrong with you guys? I am telling you that it's a lie, and I'm very disappointed with Hatzolah. I like Hatzolah. But if you're going to make false claims because you want to make $1,500 a patient, it's not true. Again, Haitian Fishbowl is inside. There is one corona patient. There is no 6 people. By the way, on the average, if you go back over the last 15 years of statistics, we have an average of 6 to 7 people a day that die in Maimonides Hospital. Forget the other hospitals. So let's calculate that. Over 364 days, you're looking at 2,000 people that die. Over the 30 hospitals on the average, I don't know, what is that, 60,000 people? What's the number that died in New York City? Only 20,000? My God, thank you, Corona, we got better. Ladies and gentlemen, don't know what the government is up to. I don't know what the mayor is up to. Something is wrong. But while Heshi's in town, I'm going to be the new sheriff. This is going to stop. I know people are saying, Heshi, you're unhinged. What do you want me to do? You want me to be hinged? Here's my suit and tie. I'm going to be hinged. But being nice, so far nobody's helped you. All they want to do is shut down your schools.
I showed the clips of Heshi Tisler because I admire him, but also because it's an accentuation and an illustration of what's really going on in New York. As I was walking in New York, to show you those clips of how quiet it can be out in the boroughs, how peaceful, how nice that the news is not showing. They just want to show riots and pandemonium and act like, you know, cases are surging and everybody's dying. I showed those clips to accentuate this is reality and this is what the news in contrast shows. New York is not suffering from the mass pandemonium and the mass deaths day to day that the media would like you to think. New York is not a place of devastation and fear and terror like the media would like you to think. It's quiet. People are more reserved now. I do see a lot of people, unfortunately, who have bought into the brainwashing and are wearing masks in fresh air. Even if he wouldn't agree with me on my spiritual beliefs, I say, Goddess bless Heshi for what he is doing. God bless Heshi for what he is doing. As a New Yorker, as somebody who actually lived in the area that they're talking about in Brooklyn, I don't anymore, so I have no problem sharing my previous neighborhood now. You guys won't know it now, no offense, but I'm not going to tell you where I'm located in these temporary places until I get another permanent place like I used to. But I used to live down in that area of Brooklyn that they're talking about, that they're saying, oh, you know, it's the Hasidic Jews who are causing all of this. They're doing that, they're doing this. As Heshi says so eloquently in those clips, and directly, by the way, in those clips where he's filmed and on his own channel that I'll share down below, they are exaggerating and lying about the deaths and numbers. He has gone to the hospitals himself to get the information so he knows what he's talking about. So we have to again ask, why are they exaggerating and lying? Why are they only zoning in on one group when there's other groups who are getting together not wearing masks?